Ayla and her uncle reached the valley, once filled with blossoms, now silent. Her uncle showed her the land, then returned to his work, but Ayla stayed behind, as if looking for something more. In the valley's stillness, a white bird landed, not afraid, not fleeing, just still. It stared into Ayla's eyes and whispered, down, between the trees. A voice like wind, not quite human, but Ayla heard it clearly. She didn't ask questions, just slowly stepped forward, toward the thickest part of the woods, and when she looked again, the bird was gone. The path, the one just behind her, was gone. Beneath the shade of the trees, everything began to look the same. Leaves rustled without wind, and the ground was slowly shifting. Ayla turned around. No footprints, no trail. She hadn't lost the way. The way had changed itself. Beneath that tree, something was breathing. The roots moved ever so slightly, like an ancient creature, stirring in its sleep. Ayla stood still, not out of fear, but because she felt she was being watched. An old voice came from the hollow, only a feeling, as if something was waiting. Ayla stepped softly through the dark hollow, until she found it, the creature, curled in sleep, its breath barely moving the air. She didn't speak. She simply sat beside it, small, silent, steady. There was no light in the cave, but still, it felt warm. First light touched the valley. In soft golden waves, leaves stirred, and somewhere below, the creature moved slightly. As if waking from an old dream. It didn't react in fear, just breathed deeply. The valley felt it stir. Ayla still didn't speak, but she was there. Sometimes, just having someone near can change everything, and the valley began to live again. At first light, the valley was no longer silent. Leaves rustled, animals emerged, not in fear, but as if hearing a song. Ayla didn't speak. She chanted no spell, unlocked no ancient door. She simply understood. Some places don't open through words, but through heart, and the valley began to listen again. And then, the valley breathed. Trees wore new leaves, rivers smiled, and the soil came alive again. There was no magic, no victory, just a girl who saw, listened, and understood. The valley didn't need a guardian. It just needed someone to stand beside it. The valley came alive again. But this wasn't a tale of magic or heroes. It was a story of a girl who paused and listened to what everyone else ignored. Sometimes, change doesn't roar. It comes quietly, without spells, just with understanding. If this story touched you, like it, share it, and subscribe for more magical journeys.